So sum up how you're feeling right now in one word.
I'm feeling one word.
One word.
Overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
That's it.
Where's that coming from? Where's that emotion coming from?
Do you know what it is? Because I've been grinding for this and grafting for this for so long, like eight years now.
Wow.
Just to finally get my first big break this year, it's been nuts. It's a
Damn.
blessing.
I guess it just feels like the emotions just all there and running.
It's all in one, man. There's nervous, there's excitement.
Yeah. So how were you sourced? How did Ratman come to you and was like, this is...
I actually got the audition through my agent.
Okay.
So I got the audition in January.
Yeah.
And I went in prepared so hard because it's actually funny because I actually sent an email to Ratman last year. Just kind of saying, if you got any music videos like Cheryl's story, it'd be a pleasure to work with you, man.
Did you
no
get
reply.
air? No
reply. I got aired, got blanked. But
do you know what it is? I'm sure they read their DMs
yeah,
too.
It's just like, cute.
I'm sure of it. They probably get like 100 of those a day.
Exactly. But it was cool, man. It didn't put me back. It didn't set me back. I just kept on doing my thing. Then when I got the audition, I prepared so hard.
How did you prepare?
Just memorizing the lines, chatting rubbish in front of the mirror, pulling funny faces.
Have you done that before this as well, before your prep?
Yeah, that's my prep, man. I just look in the mirror, I just do my thing, and I got in the audition room. I'd done what I was preparing, what I prepared, and they liked it, man.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick. So what was the ambience like on set? Like the whole filming process?
Yeah, it was cool, man. Everyone's fresh, everyone's up and coming. You know, everyone's young, everyone's from London, so it was cool, man. Everyone's energy was sick. Like we just bounced off each other well.
Yeah.
And man.
How long did the filming process take? Was it?
It was 23 days.
23 days?
Yeah, and it was long
for
days.
the whole thing?
Yeah. Do you think that's small?
That's tiny.
Yeah, it's long days though. It was like 14-hour days. 14-hour days. But yeah, you only get one break.
Okay.
So
was everyone well behaved on set?
Everyone was cool. Everyone's busting bants, man. It was a sick energy.
I can imagine. Do you feel like Deptford and Peckham were represented well in the film?
I definitely do. And not just those two areas. I feel like they represent so many different areas in London that are at beef with each other right now.
Yeah.
And Ratman's a master, man. He's sick at telling stories, so I think he wrote it well and directed it well. So.
What was it like working with Ratman?
He's cool, man. He's a really hands-on director, He really gets involved. Like, he will get into a character if he needs to. Like, Carla that plays Leah, sometimes he'll get into her character and put in her voice. It's like, Timmy, do this. But,
what did you have to do to prepare for your character in specific?
I kind of just, because Timmy's not too far from myself. Okay. Not in the sense where I'm a shy guy or anything, but, just the fact that he's from a loving, hard-working background on a council estate, those things kind of shape your character.
Yeah.
So I kind of just use those to get into the character of Timmy and use that as research.
Does Timmy move to girls the same way you move to girls?
Nah.
No, it's a whole different thing.
I've got game in it,
you know what I'm saying? You've actually got game. Okay. He's got a stylist, he's got game. You're like, it's all different.
Love me.
No, that's sick. Do you, is it fair to say that you relate to the story then in more ways than another?
Yeah. Only in a sense where, obviously, I'm from a council estate. I was exposed to certain things growing up. And growing up is hard to see outside the box when you're inside the box. Yeah. Sometimes it takes external influences like good role models or good opportunities to come your way for you to break out of that, that cycle. And for me, it was my older brother. If I never had my older brother who was there to talk me and put me on the straight and narrow, I probably would have fell into that trap and been doing the madness.
Yeah.
So,
how did you keep the consistency of 8 years of work and now finally it's starting to materialise? Because 8 years is a long time.
It is. You just got to keep the same hunger, man. I was getting rejected for so many years, and it was things like, sorry, this other person's tall enough, or this other person's got more experience than you. Yeah. But those things did not set me back. Like, I just could not see myself doing anything else apart from acting. So
there was no other choice.
There was like, I just couldn't see. Like, every time I looked into the future, well, not that I'm psychic, but anytime I thought about the future, I just couldn't see myself doing anything else. So I just kept going. I didn't care about no rejection. I just kept going and kept going and kept going, and it's landed me this. So I'm happy, man.
Why do you think this film is so important for our scene? Like, if you could just pin it down. Yeah,
it's important because it tells a different side of the story. A lot of the time in the media we see young kids being labelled as thugs and gang members, but we never really see or show how they get there. Yeah. And a person like Timmy, he was a normal, loving, shy guy that got sucked into the gang culture, and that's just one way that the story's told, and I'm just happy that it's being told. Yeah.
If you could say, like, what's the one thing you want viewers to take away from watching this movie? If you could think like, if you got that message, then my job's done.
Yeah, I always say I want two types of people to watch this film. I want obviously the people that are involved in gang life and in street culture, I want them to watch the film and, you know, possibly see where they can end up. Because, you know, towards the end of the film, you kind of see the characters end up in different places. And, you know, people who are not necessarily from that background, from the gang background, I just hope that they get a sense of understanding, you know, of how someone that's normal can end up in that life.
Yeah. How do you find the healthy balance between showing things and acting like with essentially making it entertainment, but then also showing the harsh realities of life? Like, how do you find the balance of not trying to promote something that I guess is quote unquote gang life and gang violence, but then also trying to just experience your truth?
At the end of the day, the film is truth, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to act it the best way I could possible. I just done my research around the role, and I just wanted to put on the best performance in a way that, you know, the audience and people would get it.
Yeah.
So
did you know the history before in the background?
As in the beef?
The beef.
Yeah, I was fully aware. I was young. I think I was young. I was in secondary school. But I was fully aware of the Peckham and Lewisham Borough beef. Like, it was crazy.
It was great to see it on the screen. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
And I can't wait.
Thank you.